So remember earlier this week when I said the Democrats were stuck on stupid? It seems Joe Biden didn't learn anything from his party's overwhelming failure in Virginia. After Republican Youngkin flipped the state red, it should have been obvious to Democrats that voters don't support the left's anti-America agenda. Instead of switching gears and trying to do what's right for the country, Joe Biden is reportedly looking to give failed gubernatorial candidate Terry McAuliffe a job in the White House. Must have something to do with his dance moves. Here to react now, Kayleigh McEnany, co-host of Outnumbered and the author of For Such a Time as This, and Dave Rubin, host of The Rubin Report. Dave, I'm going to go straight to you. It seems like they're not really catching the message, but maybe they are, and they're stuck on corruption. The voters rejected him. He's a former donor, a fundraiser of the Democratic Party, so why not just put him in the White House?
Well, first off, you're totally right that the dance moves alone should have disqualified the guy. But this is what the left consistently does. They never look in the mirror and say, hey, maybe people are upset about indoctrinating kids into all this critical race theory stuff. Maybe parents are upset that we're teaching everyone that America is systemically racist and the founding of the country is bad, and that boys are girls and 2 + 2 doesn't equal 4 and all these things. Instead of looking at any of that, say, taking out a mirror and going, maybe we're overstepping here just a little bit, they always double down and they fail up. I mean, what is it that Terry McAuliffe is skilled in? I honestly have no idea. So the idea he'd make his way to the administration really doesn't make much sense.
Kayleigh, maybe he can teach them what not to do.
Yeah, I mean, let's hope. Dave Rubin poses a very good question. What does he have to offer? Well, he is the king of the establishment. This guy is the ultimate insider. Lawrence, you travel all across the country, much like I do. You talk to people, you hear what they're thinking, and there is a clear and distinct distaste for Washington. It's existed since before President Trump ever came in. It persists even now. That's the reason that Youngkin, a guy with a 2% name identification, who had never run for political office, never been a politician before, came in and took down the ultimate insider. He took him down because he did what was most important, talking to the concern of parents, getting on the level of the everyday Americans. He didn't make this about Trump. He didn't make this about, left versus right. He made this about the person he was looking at in that crowd, and he had massive crowds, by the way. So he beat the establishment by talking to the people. That's what this is about. So bring in the ultimate insider, Joe Biden. Not going to help you turn around the 38% approval rating that you currently have.